Happy Taco Tuesday! Alright, so this video is going to be relatively short, straight to the point. If you can do me a favor and if you enjoyed today's episode, smash the like button and subscribe for more content. We are almost above a three-figure mark on our subscribers on this channel. Love each and every single one of you. Thank you so much for the support, and here we go. So today, we really did not get a lot of data to really move the market here, mainly because a lot of this data was delayed data from the partial, very, very short government shutdown that really was nothing like a couple months ago that really set some panic in the U.S. economy, along with the U.S. stock market as well, too. Tomorrow is going to be a really big one. Unemployment report, unemployment rates, initial jobless claims Thursday, and then, of course, CPI. These are really going to potentially move the Federal Reserve meeting that is in 36 days. And honestly, these 36 days are going to go by very quick. This 19.6% chance, which is honestly, this is just really all done by algos. So, like, yes and no, this does have some influence about a future rate cut. But at the same time, understand that all this is really done by AI, and it's all based on the data that is pretty much presented to us. The data, for all we know, could be absolutely garbage and fake data. Hopefully that's not the case. The last thing that I really want to go over is the AI investor sentiment. Now, this is definitely very interesting because 1 year ago during Liberation Day low, you saw a 61.9% bearish. Crazy, right? Now, during these periods, you will have the volatility index, aka the VIX, be spiking up like crazy, and that is just a buying opportunity like you can never imagine. You got to be out there buying when nobody wants to be buying stock. If you want to be making life-changing money, you got to be going, you got to pull the trigger. Okay? If you are invested in great, phenomenal companies, you pick up discounted shares. If you are invested or rather I should say if you are a trader and you are looking to trade great companies or maybe just companies in general, you buy the fear, you buy the blood, you buy the dip, you sell the rip. It's pretty simple, okay? Whatever that rip may be for you, whether it might be 30, 40, 50, maybe even 100%, who really knows? But during these time periods where the AI investor sentiment is garbage, you got to be buying stock. And that is how you build great positions and also build a very profitable profile and ultimately sending a check to the IRS every single year, right? Okay, so tomorrow we have a big day because we're going to be seeing what Hood is really going to be doing. Now, Hood is going to be reporting its earnings tonight after the bell. Ding, ding, ding. Market is over. Hood comes out. I've been talking about this for the last couple videos on this channel. If you want more, definitely check those videos out. But realistically, I do believe that Hood is going to put up great numbers. I'm actually very optimistic and very bullish that they're going to triple beat. But I honestly think that their stock is going to sell off. Why? Because that's what all these companies have done. Now, maybe I'm wrong, because if Hood does not sell off, maybe that signals a bottom in the market. Obviously, SoFi, triple beat, sold off. AMD, triple beat, sold off. Palantir, let's give Palantir a quadruple beat. Because Palantir it was incredible. Sold off. Hood and waiting. Meta, not really selling off, but really holding its gains, which I'm actually really happy with this and also really bullish on Meta too. So Meta is doing a lot of great things in the sense of holding its gains. Adobe, triple beat, yeah, this one, just unreal. Their earnings is actually a little earlier. PayPal, they did a triple bust. And as for Honest Company, they're honestly a risk-on play for me. So I don't really cover them too much. But I'm a Robinhood investor. I own the stock on this channel profile that I'm doing, my public profile here, and I also own them on my private account as well too. So what am I looking to do if Robinhood goes down after earnings, aka tomorrow? I'm going to be adding to my positions here. My stock position, where are we? There it is on the screen. If you are looking on the screen, you basically notice that my hood position is down by, rounded up to 15%. If Robinhood goes down tomorrow, I'll be buying more shares. But here's the catch. If Robinhood goes up tomorrow, am I going to be buying more shares? Call me crazy, but I will. Why? Because if they go up tomorrow and they hold their gains and we get good data that moves the market higher and signals maybe another rate cut, or it doesn't signal a rate cut at all, the data just comes in with expectation and the market is okay with it. Overall, Robinhood is, what are we at right now? Robinhood right now from all-time highs is 77% down. 77% down from all-time highs. Like, you have a company that's going to continue to grow. You have a company that is so much loved by Gen Z. I'm a millennial, 37 years old. Robinhood was my first stock brokerage app that I've ever used, and I love Robinhood. My private account is on Robinhood. To be honest, I kind of wish I started a new Robinhood account instead of using my Webull account. Webull is not necessarily the best, like, looking friendly in a way. Webull is awesome to really buy stock at 4 o'clock in the morning if you want to get up and do some day trading. And it also has overnight hour trading as well. Robinhood's management team has stated that they are working on bringing 24-hour trading. So they have so much they can do to outcompete with Webull, outcompete with other brokerage out there. And especially if they're going to be moving maybe into like a banking sector as kind of like a fintech or a SoFi rival, it just makes me more bullish on them. Now, if I had to choose one, SoFi or Robinhood, I got to be making a new video about that soon, and tomorrow I'm probably going to be making that episode. So stay tuned for that video. I'm going to be talking about which one that I'm actually more bullish on, whether I'm more bullish on SoFi or Robinhood. But to really close up this super short video for today, either way, I'm a buyer in Robinhood. So call me a little crazy if you think Robinhood is trading very rich. And I mean, sure, there are people out there that are saying Robinhood's forward PE is still massively high. They got to get back down to the 60s for people to start building a position. Well, guess what? What if Robinhood never makes it down to $60? Are you really going to risk that? What if Robinhood just recovers entirely and just continues to go back to all-time highs? The whole point is that sometimes when you are getting into these stocks, you got to go ahead and buy at a premium level. Obviously, Robinhood buying right now is much at a premium compared to buying up in the $120 range, even in the 110s. But there are people that are saying to themselves, I'm going to buy Robinhood when it gets down to $60. What if it never gets down to $60? That's why dollar cost averaging is a lot easier to really do. And if you've been following me a while on this channel, I said that I would be okay with having my total Robinhood position size on this profile be over 7-8 grand, okay? Because I see a lot of upside in the future. So send Robinhood down. I'm just going to continue to add more shares. Right now, my total cost basis on Robinhood is $4,300. If Robinhood crashes, I'm probably going to push that maybe closer to 5,000, maybe even above 5K. If Robinhood goes up, I'll add a little bit more. But I mean, hey, if Robinhood never goes back down to the 60s and you miss your opportunity, that's the way that my brain is thinking. I try not to be too much in the greed, and there's been times where greed has made me a lot of money, unfortunately, and I really am blessed with that. But there's also times where greed has cost me a pretty penny. So take that with a grain of salt, everyone. Please like this video if you enjoyed it. Tomorrow's episode is going to be SoFi versus Robinhood. Stay tuned for that. Otherwise, I love you all. Appreciate all of you people for watching me. Thank you so much, and take it easy.